Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to use your initials CK, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. So you sent me integrated speaking practice test number 11. I think you've sent it to me before, but I had some trouble downloading it. So let's take a look at what you sent today. I think this is looking a lot better. Let me see if I can open it right now.
The passage discusses about how teachers could make teaching subject more enjoyable and fun to the student.
Okay.
Two speakers share the ideas and give some examples.
That's right.
First of all, students...
So first of all, I think your topic development is pretty good. So you're stating the purpose, I think, of the actual conversation there. So it's pretty clear what's happening and who's saying what.
can be asked an interactive way of learning.
Okay.
For example, using a linear object for counting or multiplication.
I'm going to say linear. So you had some trouble pronouncing that. There's actually 3 syllables to that word.
Which can be more effective teaching method.
Okay.
Rather than explain the basic skill in the class.
Let me check the parallel structure. Hold on.
Effective teaching method. Rather than explain the basic skill in the class, or multiplication, which can be more effective teaching method, rather than explain the basic skill.
I'll say rather than explaining the basic skill there. So you're kind of using more plus noun phrase, and then you have to have then plus noun phrase. So if you take explain and change it to explaining, then you have a gerund. It's a little more balanced if you said it that way.
In the class. Furthermore,
nice transition word. You're adding to a previous idea.
Students will get more involved through a role play with...
I'm not quite sure what you're saying there. Hold on a minute. Let me listen to it again.
Students will get more involved through a role play.
I want to say children will get more interactive through role plays. So that interactive, that word was a little bit hard for you to pronounce.
Even though the activity takes a long duration, they can more focus on their studying.
I would say they can focus more on their studies, not they can more focus. So that's a word order problem you have to be careful about.
Second of all, the relationship between the teachers and students would make the situation more relaxed and friendly, which dramatically affect their study.
Yes, good. That's good. Now, one thing you need to do here, you said in the beginning, but you need to remind the audience maybe about every 15 or 20 seconds, who is saying this? These are speakers discussing the ways of making interactive learning more enjoyable to make learning more enjoyable for their students by making it interactive, right? So again, you're summarizing the information, which means you want to explain this information from the speaker's point of view, not yours.
Not only does he have a good relationship with teachers, but also students. Therefore, interactive ways
let's go back
more relaxed and friendly, which dramatically affect their study. Not only does he have a good relationship with teachers, but also students. Therefore,
when you say that, not only does it have a good relationship with students, but it also has a good relationship with teachers. So that was a parallel structure problem there, using not only and but also.
Interactive ways, which are listed by speakers, bring more effective and creative teaching skill to their students.
And I think you said student, but you want to say students, right? Let me hear what you said again. Maybe you put the S on there. Let me listen one more time.
Effective and creative teaching skill to their students.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear the S there. So you want to say to their students. So teachers can create more interactive lessons, maybe for their students. Okay, now let's take a look at the rubrics for the integrated speaking. So I think you're in pretty good shape, though. I mean, delivery, as I pointed out, sometimes you're having problems with what's called syllable division, like interactive or linear. making sure you're pronouncing all the syllables in the word. So be careful about that. Overall, though, you're pretty clear. Okay, language use, I think you had some parallel structure issues, you had some word order issues in there, and then some problems either using singular or plural nouns. So you had some language use issues. Topic development, you had a complete, accurate response. It's clear, you understand the conversation. You're able to articulate it, I think, very effectively in an organized manner. My main suggestion was just make sure you remind the audience where this information comes from. That means that you'll say, according to the speaker also claims, another point made in the conversation is. So you want to do that several times throughout your response so we know that you are summarizing someone else's ideas. Okay, your score here, I'm going to put you at about, I'm going to put you about 2.5. I think it's a pretty good response. So 2.5 out of 4, 19 points out of 30 for this particular practice test. Now, if we go to our class, let me figure out what score that would be here. Hold on just a second. So you're in my English language program TOEFL level 6 class, if I remember correctly. Okay, so let's go, I think it's page 9. It'll tell you more about your score for this. Okay, here we go. So again, on this one, you got 2.5. So that's going to put you at 85% on this particular assignment. All right? And thank you for doing this.